Hello. Hi. So today I have a story for you. I I don't usually dream all that often, but when I do, I tend to forget about them. And I didn't forget about this one. I remember this one really vividly. So where do I start? Okay, so the dreams start at me like getting like selected to be like a master of like this space that exists outside of space and time, and it looked like a spacecraft. It kind of looked like the ISS space station, right? And one of the, I guess, the crew of it, I would call them crew, show me the way to the core, something like that. And I had like this like superpower thing. I become like godlike. So they sent me on a mission, and like this is really weird because like why would you send your master to a mission? That's like Metal Gear Solid 5 and Peace Walker, where you are like the boss of the, a place, or like private military, a faction, an affiliation, and you're like the boss, and you are sent to do a mission on your own instead of sending some guy to do it for you. But anyway, there's these characters that I can't really tell whether they are, humanoid or not. I just, in my mind, in my dream, it was such an abstract concept. So, like, they're a creature, they exist, but I can't really pinpoint what they look like. But I can give them a title, which they are a driver because they drive around and dropping me off at some places. And it was like a party, I think. They dropped me at a party, and I was demonstrating my powers to disguise myself and, enter the party and just having fun and look around for something. Maybe it's tied to a mission or something like that, but I don't know what the mission is. All I know is that they want me to test out my power. In that dream, some knight show up. It's like magical girl in Japan, but it's like it's not that. It's not that QC Japanese magical girl. These knights are like old school knight. They're like Dark Souls knight, like knight armor, and they partially strip away my power, so I have to retreat. I did manage to uh, escape, I suppose, and then I went back to the spacecraft, the core room, let's just say that it's my little space. It had like a notification. It's like an alert, and it was like, oh, there's like this new master potential, and this guy is like a psycho guy, but he had like so much power. And the one that brought me to the space time in the first place, they want to kick me out and accept a new master. So the rest of the crew agree on that, and I got kicked out and I got stripped of my power. It was like I was just being picked to fit a certain role, and they just kicked me out like that because there is someone else that is better than me, and I become like normal human again. Except, except that I ran into the knight that I mentioned earlier again, and this time I surrender because I have nothing to lose, right? I have nothing to gain from it. I have nothing at all, and they try to strip away my power again. But this time it backfired because this time it gave me the power that they partially taken away from me earlier, and I become godlike again. But this time I'm in control of it, and guess what? We have a recurring character that came to be my ally for the long term, which is the driver. The driver come pick me up, and well, I kind of guide them to the place that resonate with my soul or something like that, my power. And we come to like a room with a door, and the red door is to the first space time that they kick me out. And then there's a green door to the left, to my left, and I enter it, and it's a ship. It's like a pirate ship or something like that. It's a colossal ship that is overlooking the city from the north. There's like a city in the north, and then there's the city in the south, and in the south I was in the south before, but now I'm in the north. So I'm some kind of like guardian of this place, of the northern city. The southern city is much bigger, but the northern city is much more controlled, but less populous. And this time, the driver joined me on the faction, and I'm not the master anymore. I actually take a title of like a captain or like leader. And yeah, that's about it for my dream. It kind of ended there because the weather is today was too hot, and I sleep during the daytime, right? And I had those dreams during afternoon, and I try to get back to it, but it's not possible because it's just so hot. I was sweating, so I have to wake up. But I guess the dream is like a reflection of me talking about stuff last night about trust with ChatGPT, and how people can betray you if you got like picked into a role that you didn't make and didn't you're not part of in the original script. They would just cut you off. They would just take it away from you. That's what I'm getting from this stream. And the final picture, which is like me getting in my own ship and have a trustful companion that is the driver. I think that's about people that made their own role and take a spot that fit them, and like no one can replace that spot from you. You just own it, like a boss. Not to be confused with like fucking 2010s meme. I had to say it, but you fit in the role of the boss and a leader, and not just some master or like this powerful being. The fact that I gained back my power, which isn't mine in the first place, but I did keep it as mine. It's an interesting thing. If not for the night, I wouldn't get my power back. It would just end there, and it would be so depressing. But it didn't end on that note. So I got my own ship. I got a city to guard from all the evils, because the new master that take over my role, they look crazy. I can say that they a bit psychotic. Yeah. So that's the dream that I had. It's a weird dream. I have a lot of dreams that I probably can make like 100 videos of. Even the one that is not noted or like keep in a dream diary that I have. They're still interesting. But this one is really like very fascinating because it's just the story is so good. The way I describe the story might not be fantastical, but in my head that was like one of the most epic dream I ever had. So yeah, if you happen to like this, you read this video, you can like and subscribe, and if you want to support me, there's Ko-fi below. Yeah, that's the story I want to share with you guys. If I dream again, I would definitely share with you guys. So yeah, no need to panic. All right, I'll be seeing ya. Ciao. Ciao.